Hello, class. Welcome to Financial Accounting for the fall 2022 semester. I would like to go over a few quick items about our course, including the syllabus and our ebook through Auto Access and how each module will run. So this video is an overview of how our course is set up, and then I will cover a few of the main topics from the first chapter. Okay, so from our homepage, you'll notice there's a Start Here button that will give you a link to our first day module. The first day module is set up to give you an overview of what each chapter will look like. The first thing you need to do in every module is click on the Learning Resources page, review it, read it carefully, and then mark it done at the bottom. Once you mark it done, you will be released to the next item in the module, which is typically a quiz. Each module will have a quiz that is going to cover material from the Learning Resources page. That first Learning Resources quiz is going to be unlimited attempts until the due date. So that first quiz in every module is to get you familiar with the information you're going to be learning, to show you a few key high points, and it has unlimited attempts. Except for on our first day quiz, that one is only set up with one quiz. So every other module should have a Learning Resources quiz, as you can see for the Chapter 1 Learning Resources. I review all of these important pieces of information, notes, videos. I mark it done, and then I can take this module quiz an unlimited number of times. Okay, the rest of the items in the module include a SmartBook assignment, which works kind of like flashcards, and each time you answer a question correctly, it gives you a percentage of completion that can be completed an unlimited number of times before the due date. So in theory, everyone should be able to earn all of those points. If you put an answer in and you don't type it correctly, it will count it incorrect. It gives you a little bit of leeway, but I noticed like I have a bar of completion up here at the top, so I have half a bar complete with answering that. Then if I don't answer something correctly, if I just click all of these, it doesn't give me a half a bar of completion. So that's the way the SmartBook assignments work. The regular assignments and the brief exercises are set up where you can only complete those twice. So you have 2 submissions on the brief exercises and 2 submissions on the regular homework assignments. Those each have a check my work twice per question. So in theory, you kind of can get your work checked 5 times. Because your check my work resets. And then the final thing in the module is the chapter quiz, which you can only take one time, and it is a timed quiz. Same thing for the exams. Those are all timed, and you can only access those once. The other important things to note for our course would be to make sure you read over the syllabus. That includes our proctored event dates, and the proctored event is worth 150 points. You'll also want to find our calendar on the homepage. That gives you a good idea of what things will be due each week. And then you'll also want to, on our homepage, notice the frequently asked questions. That document will help you answer a lot of the questions in the first day quiz. The frequently asked questions document down here has a lot of good information in it. On the homepage, you'll also find a link to the Everything You Need to Know. Gives you some good diagrams that you could refer to, some pictures. This is a really great resource right here to show you what accounts go on each financial statement. So that's an overview of our course. We do have Auto Access, which means if you read the frequently asked questions, we'll talk about that, you automatically have access to our textbook, but you will be charged $117.50 by the bookstore. If you want a printout of the textbook, the bookstore can do that for you for $35. So our course is set up to help you navigate and learn the material in 1 to 2 weeks for each chapter. A really Great place to start is always by reading your textbook. So I would recommend doing that. But if you're not a big reader, it's important that you go through and review the PowerPoints of the notes. The first chapter, the main things you want to refer to, there's 3 main things I want you to get out of the chapter, is that we use all of the content in accounting to measure and communicate a business's financial position. So all of the things we do will be driven by that concept. Next, I want to make sure you understand that we use 3 main financial statements. There is a 4th one. We will briefly cover it, but the income statement, the statement of stockholders' equity, and the balance sheet, then the statement of cash flows to communicate the company's financial position. And then we really need to hone in on this accounting equation. All of our transactions will fall into that equation and balance in that equation. So please focus strongly on these first 3 chapters because they're very important for your success in the class. If you have any questions about this equation and what accounts go into that equation, please feel free to contact me anytime through email. That's the best way to reach me. I look forward to having you in class.